Amazing. And you must acquire quite a lot of friendships through this. I mean, do you tend to stay in touch with your customers because it's so personal?
Yes, and people come back for other things. And also, once someone is given one of my portraits, obviously it's up on their wall, I hope, or in the wheelie bin, I don't know which, but when it's up on the wall, people who go around will often say, oh, you don't know me, but I was at Kumar's house the other day and I saw this great picture in his lavatory of him naked in a champagne glass, and I'd love you to do the same for me, for example. So yeah, I guess everyone's house is my art gallery once the work goes up. So that's really useful.
Amazing. I want to go back to something you were talking about before, because I think it was quite interesting to our audience as well, was around the cost and not hiding away, from the cost factor of what you're creating.
Yeah.
How do you feel, and this might be an unfair question, but with the kind of explosion of like Fiverr.com and all these kind of freelancing websites where you can, I mean, Fiverr.com literally is in the name, it's a low cost solution for quite generic needs, but some of it is, I mean, I've used it. I'm a customer of it, and I've had logos created for me, my businesses. I've had some landing pages created for me, things, skills that I need that I don't have around graphics design.
Yeah.
How do you feel about, is there a complete difference in what you're doing? And do you support, is there value in those networks and those kind of platforms like Fiverr?
I'm sure there's value in them. You're using them, aren't you? And they're giving you what you want. But I think it's I don't think that kind of facility is ever going to replace or do what I do better, because it has to be really, really personal. And every idea I have is different. Someone did ask me, a magician, I think, wanted a logo once. And when I gave him the cost, he said, oh, I thought you were going to just charge me $5, which is just really sad, Fiverr.com. And, you kind of think, why would I even pick up my pen for someone else for £5, without wanting to sound like a total egotist. If a guy comes around to mend your dishwasher and then he tells you it's never going to work again, you have to get rid of it, you still have to pay him £80, right?
Yeah,
so
yeah.
Our time is precious, and not everyone can draw, luckily for me, and certainly not everyone can think of these different ideas. And if you went onto my website or my Instagram, you'd see every single thing is just so personal. Fiverr.com is never going to do that, so I'm not worried by them.
Amazing.
They can go on charging £5 and cheapening the art world for everybody. It's a real shame.
Well, actually, while the connection broke and we lost you for a bit, I actually encouraged our audience to go on your website and have a look around.
You encourage them to go to Fiverr. My website, yes, thank you. Please flock to my website.